All right. Instead of maximizing the birds in Choco, this is a bird build of Choco, how would we maximize landfall? Let me beast max with Crater Hoof, please. I already ordered the... Okay, so... I'm not going to touch... It's fine, all right? We're not going to touch Crater Hoof, Behemoth. That's okay. You're allowed to have Crater Hoof. Where do you have Field of the Dead? As per the Mantheon normal, no budget. Time stop is hilarious, but not required. I think we have way too few lands for a landfall deck, by the way. So, of course, we're going to be cutting all the cards that really care about birds. And that is because while we do care about birds, Perch Protection has run me so many games. That's fine. It's allowed to win you so many games. It's not a landfall card. We need to make room for the landfall cards is my big thing. We can run it still. It just like, we got to cut the bird somewhere, Mantheon. The bird's got to go somewhere. Like, I don't know if I'm really into all these 5-drop birds. Because the birds are now less of a end game plan and more of like ramp objects. Don't I need at least some number of birds to get lands? Yes, but they need to come down before Choco, not after. That's why I'm cutting the 5-mana birds. If you are focusing on landfall, Choco, it needs to go bird on turn 2 or 1, bird on turn 2 or 3, Choco. You have 2 birds already in play. It flops 2 lands out into play because of their birds. Right? Like, there is a curve to this that cannot be undermined by 5-drop birds that suck. The birds are things that attack and Coiling Oracle now. They are not your finisher. I would consider cutting Nature's Lore at 3 visits. I honestly just want more birds. I want to go bird, 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 fucking Choco. Do you have any advice for a rather new collector? Well, I don't know what you mean by new collector, because like you collect cards, you don't actually play the game. Like, what's up with the Color me confused. What is the intent of your question? Judge is familiar in. Kishless Skimmer, because lands will leave your graveyard. We're a landfall deck. River Hoopo, Cosby Ramp. Stormy Bird's not bad. Yeah, I didn't end up adding Stormy Bird. Okay, we have more birds now. So what are the most broken landfall cards ever printed that are like relatively cheap? We already have Field of the Dead. Lotus Cobra, Nissa. Those are both pretty good. What are we getting with Muddle? Cyclonic Rift. Mandated Piece. Hang on. Cut Mandated Piece. We are so fog dense. I don't know if we should be running this many fogs. We already have Beseiju, so Coast and Grift becomes a little bit worse. Scoot Swarm, Muddle. I don't know. Scoot Swarm's just kind of not that scary to me. So it's Spelunking. Amul to Vigor. We have the funny land or Tiller Engine one. Hang on, I see a line. So you have Starfield Shepherd. This is 2 mana tutor 1-drops, which is really good because you can go 1-drop, turn 2 bird, turn 3, Starfield Shepherd's a bird. 2 mana, you can get a bird. Alternatively, Starfield Shepherd can get Sylvan Safekeeper, which is really fucking annoying. But also, you can sack all your lands to Sylvan Safekeeper and bring back everything with like Will of the Sultai or Aftermath Analyst or Lumbra. Right, so now you have all these insane cards that landfall turbo hard. Wan Shi Tong in. 2 mana Wan Shi Tong's in. I got 5 mana Wan Shi Tong. Yeah, you are obsessed with fogs, Manthian. Oh my goodness. Galadriel's Dismissal is very strong. I'm going to argue instead for Constant Mist. And I don't want to go with Scoot Swarm, but we could go with a different thing. Hang on, let me make sure. So we have Elf, Elemental. Yeah, Nissa's insane in this deck. Could do like a Tireless Provisioner. Tireless Tracker. Probably Tireless Tracker. Turn landfall into card advantage. I guess Tatiova's better for that, huh? All right. Let's watch how broken this is. Land. Next turn. Mistwraye's Village untapped because we control a forest. 1/2. Mass Vandal. Land. 1/2. Iceor. Fetch. Get Lush Portico. Surveil 1. Graveyard. Choco. Who has Ward 3, by the way. Lol. How can I send you my deck list to ask for improvements? Read the description of the YouTube stream, Hidden Sky. All the info you'll need is right there. Anyway, we have 2 birds attack. Look at that many cards on the top of your library. You may put one of them into your hand. Eladamri's Call. Put all lands from among them on the battlefield tapped. Cement Growth Chamber. Bounce Yavimaya Hollow. Next turn. Okay, here's Yavimaya Hollow again. Actually, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Green Sun Zenith X's 3. Nissa. Prismatic Vista. Add a green mana. Fetch. Island. Get a blue mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spark Double, Choco. Also, we flip until we hit an Elemental or Elf. Elemental or Elf. There's Elemental. All right. Now we go 1, 2, 3, and we get to do this twice. We're swinging with 3 birds that all have plus like 2+0. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to put Amulet of Vigor into our hand and Shifting Woodland onto the battlefield tap. These are now +4/+0. 1, 2, 3. Land, Tiller Engine to hand. These are now like +1 billion/0. We move to discard. Discard Boseiju. Next turn. Oh, hi Boseiju. Yavimaya Hollow. Right, we added more floating mana with Nissa during combat there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's Avenger of Zendikar. Here's Amulet of Vigor. Here's Tiller Engine. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are now swinging 1 billion creatures at you. Great news about 1 billion creatures. These trigger twice. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put Chocobo Racetrack into, or Will the Sultai into our hand. And then Hedge Maze into play, untapped. We Surveil 1, top. And these all get +1/+0, and all of our plants get +1/+1. We'll also tap your creature, by the way. Because this entered tapped, and we got 2 triggers, Amulet and Tiller. We tap your creature and then untap it with Amulet. Okay, next swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, it's a okay card. Let's put Lightcreed Duo into our hand. These 2 into play, untapped. Celestia Sanctuary trigger will bounce Otawara. And then we'll pay 2 life for Hallowed Fountain. And then we'll tap your remaining 2 creatures. These all kill you. We need to flip until we hit an elemental or whatever for Nissa. Oh, it's an elf. So in this position, we get to have 2 more land drops. Verdant Catacombs and Boseiju Endures. So now our plants are +1 million, right? We've had like 5 lands enter this turn. We have more floating mana from Nissa. We get to crack this for a tap land. Not type swamp, type forest. Do we have a tap land still? Okay, I will not pay life for Temple Garden. Oh, that's a land entering tapped. Untap, tap. Untap, tap. We're now going to Eladamri's Call using that mana. We're going to get a card called Sylvan Safekeeper. We're going to use one of our floating Nissa mana to play a Sylvan Safekeeper. We're going to float 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sack all these lands. Will of the Sultai. We control a commander. So we're going to mill 3 cards. And then we're going to return all land cards from our graveyard to the battlefield. And then they all enter untapped twice. Because they're all entering tapped and they all enter untapped. So we go view all, type land. So these all enter untapped. Keep in mind, we still have plants from Avenger of Zendikar that I haven't kept track of. So we're going to get triple the amount of this mana. Oh yeah, we do have Shifting Woodland Aftermath Analyst now. So we have infinite landfall, infinite powered creatures, infinite life. We can reset Nissa. Because we do have Shifting Woodland and Delirium. We should have shuffled Green Suns back in. That's my fault. But anyway. So this is infinite life, infinite power, infinite landfall, just in general. Yeah, we could probably play this turn better. Anyway, this is a turn 6 one-ish. Honestly, I was pretty impressed with that game. I think Muddle might be too slow. Force might be a little awkward. I don't know if we have the blue card count for it. I think I'd rather you just run, like, Swan Song. And then we can have one more landfall kind of payoff. Maybe one Rich Cars. Rich Cars is just kind of never dead, is it? Okay, we're about to do the Starfield Shepherd thing. Just get birds. Oh, oops, we do have a blue. We're good. This in the hand, this in the play tapped. This in the play tapped, this in the play tapped. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Felidar Retreat. Prismatic Vista. Everything gets +1/+1 and is also vigilant. Crack this. Plains. This all gets +1/+1 and vigilant still. Fetch with Windswept Teeth. These all get +1/+1 again. Green, green, green. Druid's Charm. Tiller Engine. Let's get Lotus Cobra. And the reason I want to get Lotus Cobra here with Green Sun Zenith is because it's broken. But wait, no. Do we need Tireless Provisioner, actually? Okay, now we can move to combat. Swing with our Vigilant billion creatures. 1, 2, 3. Land into play tapped. Ewit to hand. Guess one less for each land in your graveyard. I see. Let's put Rumbleweed on the bottom of them. And the rest in your graveyard. I see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. So we'll put Myria Angel into our hand. These two will enter tapped. We've gotten 3 treasure tokens for this. This will bounce Island. Second main phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rishkar's Expertise. Our largest creature, keep in mind, got more pumps. So 5. We're probably going to draw 11 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then you can put something like Chocobo Racetrack into play. And then you move to discard. Did you play Legends of Runeterra at all? No. I have 0 experience with Runeterra. The game I played before Magic was Hearthstone really hard. Would Courser of Kruvex ever be a consideration? No, I don't think so. Anyway, hopefully that looked pretty convincing, Mantheon. I think this is pretty set. Hopefully you go bird, 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 commander, kill them. No, thank you for getting a Dekaru. The only other thing I'd maybe consider is like Irenicus's. Like, just having multiple Chocos is so broken. Probably just a Vile Dupe and then stop there. Like, I think there's a point where you have too many of these. But having one in every game feels pretty good. But I don't want to have like oops all 4 drops. Like that seems like a recipe for